Hello everyone. So the Department of Children, basically Wajiga government department in the government have basically published this. They want to focus more on basically gender politics in primary schools and stuff like that. And I've said it from the beginning, and particularly about sex education and stuff like that. I said it from the beginning. When you get to the way it was done with me and the way it should be done, in my opinion, obviously you should know the bee's knees. Obviously you should know the basics. Obviously you shouldn't be indoctrinated basically at a young age, because obviously when you're in primary school you don't know. Again, I could barely count to 50 until I got to about nearly fourth class, so it was a long time now. I was in primary school. So I think we should focus, instead of making little activists, trying to promote activism and trying to indoctrinate children to be activists for this and X, Y, and Z. We should try and teach them the basics: English, maths. You know, that's important. That is very, very important for them to get the groundwork in when they're young. As I say, that's probably, again, it's important for their life. English and maths is very important, obviously, and along with other substitutes, and very, very important. And I don't think in primary school that's it. But obviously, when you get to secondary school, third level, when you get to leaving the junior sort, not leaving so junior sort of year, which is what was done, was we learned a bit about sex education and stuff like that, and that's reasonable enough when you get to that age. When you're able to think for yourself, basically, you have the ability to think for yourself. When you're like, the way they're phrasing it at the moment, it's like they want to go into the kindergarten, the junior infants and the senior infants, and teach them about this stuff, which to me is totally wrong, and to anybody it probably should be totally wrong. I don't think anybody should agree with this. Um, or even if they're in fifth class, I think they should wait until secondary school, and then they can talk about the basics about issues or whatever, relate to trans or whatever. Um, it's plenty of time until they get to secondary school and stuff like that. I don't think we should leave it at a primary school altogether. Maybe in sixth class you can teach a bit about sex education and stuff like that, small bit. We learned a bit in sixth class when we were going to leave primary school to secondary school, possibly. But again, with the way they're phrasing it at the moment, let's teach the youngest of the youngest about these issues and try to make them a little fire, like when they're young, trying to influence them in their life. Because obviously, when you're young, you don't know really any better. At least when you get to junior salt and stuff like that, you can think for yourself, and you can make up your own mind. When you're a junior infants and senior infants, you think this is, children wouldn't know any better. Let's be fair. Um. So we have to, look at it again. As I say, the Rodrigo Gorman, uh, you know, it should not even be considered. If anything, there should be more focus on teaching them maths and the basics, because that's basically what school is. It's not a basically an activist camp for people to learn stuff and things. It's not basically a place for people to learn about activism activism. Yes, excuse me, couldn't speak there for a second. It was not like the Boy Scouts or something like that. Um, so I'm sure people don't understand that. So I am concerned about that. But as I say, when I got the junior sort year, in secondary school, we done CSP, which is a political, social, political, and economics too. So we learned all about that kind of stuff too for a while, well, not long. No, but I think that should be it, instead of teaching young children. I'm not going to change my opinion on that, but I don't think they should keep it out of it altogether. If anything, they should be trying to help them more with maths and English and Irish, geography, history, etc., etc., etc. Um, it's important. It is important. So, but talking about issues relating to social issues, particularly in primary school too, whatever but sixth class, you can maybe talk about a bit of it. But I don't think talk, because the way they're phrasing and the way they kind of talk about it, it's like, let's go for the junior reference, the senior reference. And I think that's totally wrong. But let me know what you think, and subscribe more, and bye.